there, I'm Roselyn here at the ACTRA Members Conference with Lara Harb of the Social Media Artist.
That's right.
And Lara is going to do a constructive critique of my website.
All right, are you ready?
Apparently.
Okay. So going in, we see Roselyn.ca. Perfect. It has your name. You got a .ca. If you can do a .ca or .com, that will be ideal. And that's great that you got your first name there too. And the first thing that I see is also your lovely headshot, which is amazing because casting directors will be seeing this first. One thing that I would add is, although I know your social media headers are right at the bottom here, I would also include them at the top. That way when directors are scrolling through your website, they still have it up top if any of that piques their interest. Going back, I like that you have a slider that shows all the different roles and pictures that you've been a part of. Great, always link in your IMDb and casting workbook on there. I like that this is a one-pager, so if I click on any of these, it scrolls to the section on this one page. The simpler the better. I don't think people like to rummage through a lot of information, but having your basic information on there is perfect, and that's a good length for a bio. Your resume for film and TV, so it's good that you have it as a PDF file because I still like to think that people print off these files, and it's much better to print off a PDF versus just a web page. And great, you have your demo. Now, one thing that I would add is, do you have one overall demo, or do you have a comedic demo and dramatic demo as well?
I have one overall film and TV demo, one vocal artist demo, and one voiceover artist demo.
Gotcha. Okay, so in this case, I like the way that you've separated it out because it shows that you're primarily an actor, and then secondly of doing voice work and voiceover and such.
So should I be renaming the musical theater singing demo to be more clear?
You have it as voice demo right now, right?
Yep.
I think that's perfect. You do say musical theater at the bottom. I did see that. Yeah, so I think what you have there is perfect.
Okay.
So leave it
And
at
are
that.
links to YouTube videos the best way to go about this?
Yeah, I think so. Either YouTube or Vimeo. That way when you link to a certain another site, that actually helps your search engine rankings. So it gives you a little boost when people look you up on Google.
Okay, so all these little links to like the Los Angeles Film Awards or the IRL Facebook page, for example, those are boosting.
Yes, exactly. So the more links you have, the better. You don't want to go nuts, but if it makes sense to add links, definitely add them on there. I like that you have a random skills section because this is where we talk about your brand, where you show off your personality and your different hobbies and skills that may not primarily be acting related. So I think it's great that you have it here and you've got some nice visuals. One thing, so this image is more of an acting headshot.
Yeah, I actually added that yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Based on your comment that facial recognition for casting directors is key.
Yes, but because they've already seen it, because the first thing that they've looked at when they go to your homepage is, well, this is the first image.
Yeah, you can get to any one of the images by clicking down there.
Yeah, so they already have a sense of what roles you'd be cast in, because that's the first thing that they see. So once I go to other work or other skills that you have, I actually wouldn't include any of your acting headshots on here because they've already invested in your website because they are scrolled down to this section, and now it's a good place to show off your other skills.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, but great pictures.
And are those random skills like playing the harp or shooting a bow and arrow
Definitely
actually useful?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. It definitely adds Definitely like a quirky side to you, and I think it just gives you more of a personality than just that picture. So if somebody doesn't know you, they don't know your personality, right? So your website is definitely something to show off.
Awesome.
Contact info. Yeah, usually having your agent as well as the company that they're a part of is great. And this is their email address, or is this yours?
No, it's my
theirs.
agent.
Okay, that's perfect. That's all on there in case casting directors want to contact them. And I know you do a lot of creative work, so I think that's great that you also include it in there too.
Okay. So one of the things I wondered about is if including stuff like this, trailers from plays that I have created, is distracting for me as an actor or enhances me as a holistic artist. What do you think?
I think it's definitely enhancing yourself as a holistic artist. Because this isn't the primary focus of your website, it just adds a bonus for when people are scrolling through your site. But when people go straight to your webpage, this is the first thing that they see, and that's what the major thing is. And because you have it on there, casting directors know what they would cast you in, and then as they scroll down, then they have a better idea of who you are as a person.
Awesome.
One other thing that I would note is if you identify one or two of your primary hits, take it a step further and look at the typography and the colors that you use. So if you're usually cast in more like optimistic and bubbly roles, then try and include some lighter colors on there. For fonts, keep them legible, but if you have any title fonts, you can play around with some cursive writing or something that's a little more stylistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I never, ever go for or get cast in bubbly, but I do get like hard hitting.
Okay.
So, for example, this sort of an image would totally be something I would want to get cast in. So is this font, is this layout useful for that?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a great start, and I would also take the blue that's in your shirt and try and incorporate this blue somewhere. So it could even just be changing the font color here to blue. It just makes the website look as a whole more complete. And then the font-wise, I think it's fine, especially if you do get cast into these kind of roles.
Like detective, lawyer sort of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, it looks great. I love how simple it is and the imagery that you use and how you've incorporated your brand and your personality into your website, as well as clearly identifying your hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Lara.
You're so welcome.
And thanks for coming to the ACTRA conference.
Yeah, this is so fun. I'm so happy to be here.
See you at the awards.